Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mike and Daniel from That Town Entertainment, bringing you another indie play. Might have a little bonus guest with my brother's son. You know,
Otherwise known as your nephew.
You know what? I forget words.
Really? Didn't
Lots
notice.
and lots of times do I forget words.
Anyway, the game, Grimrock, really fun.
Legend of Grimrock, yeah. Daniel, you played a lot of this game, a lot more than I have.
I got pretty far. It's really fun. It can get like really addicting. Like you just accidentally play a lot more than you wanted to. It's not a game where you can be like, oh, I'm just gonna play for a few minutes before I go to work. No, not even a little.
No, because I think combat sometimes takes more than just a few minutes.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you have people that are just dying all the time on accident.
Yeah, you gotta run back and revive them if you even have.
Yeah, there's if you don't like a whole lot of occasional backtracking to do certain stuff, you know, it's got a little bit of that, so be wary of that. You know, it's got a little bit of everything. You know, it's got assorted. You know, like see right here, there's the combat that we were talking about.
This
a big L
snail right here.
Snail, that's the word.
Oh, hey, don't fall.
As you noticed, there were 4 different little guys on the bottom right. That's because you're 4 prisoners. Somehow you're chained together in a cube.
Well, I think it's just you're chained together, because like if one person falls, all of them fall.
That is true.
I think it's just you're chained.
Yeah.
And so the game starts out with you creating
yes, your prisoners, as it were.
And you can create like all of them being warriors if you wanted to.
Not recommended, but
no,
you could.
You could. Mages are like really important.
Yes.
Even though the magic system is crazy difficult.
It is awful. It is so awful. Worth it, but awful. You know, you have assorted skills at each class: rogue, warrior, mage, different need.
And there's 2 racial skills. I think only 2, right?
As far as I know,
which is like for the Minotaur and the Insectoid.
I think lizard men get some sort of bonus, but I don't remember.
They might.
So yeah, this is the story. Mount Grimrock is it's essentially a prison. Or no, it's not really the prison. It's like if you live.
Yeah, it's like trial.
It's like trial and executioner on occasion.
Yeah, it's just basically you just get pushed in, which looks like a giant ass hole.
Yes, I don't know how you survive.
I don't know
that.
how they survive.
I guess maybe
they're very resilient people.
Yeah, despite the fact that you die a pretty good bit, because you know there's things like this nope right here. I mean, what is that?
And see, here's the magic system. You have to like choose runes and stuff.
While it's happening,
it usually takes like a second or 2, which is just vital enough to work.
Yeah, you want your 2 people on the front lines to be able to either avoid a lot of hits or take a lot of hits, so that way your guys in the back can sling rocks and shoot magics.
Yeah, I've got actually later on I chose a skill for my guy, my rogue guy, that let him use melee weapons from the back row.
Yes, that's always fun.
So he's like using a long sword.
Yeah, and then there's like different weapons like a pike, all kinds of fun stuff.
You may notice that we sound a little different today. It's because we're both feeling a little under the weather.
Like about 6 feet under.
If we had done this recording 2 days ago, I would have sounded like a 13-year-old boy.
It was really funny.
they
Give us a golden opportunity.
Okay, so there's also puzzles like this where you have to figure out how to get across certain areas. Like that was easy. You just throw a rock.
Yeah, throw a rock, pressure pad, yay.
Yeah, and that's easy. They get a little more difficult. There's also like inventory management where you actually have to drag and drop to the slots that you want to
equip your dudes with different stuff.
You have to,
like see there's this thing where you have to find certain gems.
That's another puzzle.
And then there's that.
Then you open up the door and
it's like it can get really fun because if you're really good at the figuring out how to maneuver.
Really not good under pressure. I've noticed on the turning, I always turn the wrong direction.
It usually happens.
But this is a strategy I like to employ where you just walk in a circle and don't let them touch you.
Yeah.
Also, light very important.
Yes. You get torches. You hold.
If you probably just grab every torch you see.
Yes.
Because super important
to be able to have
the light. Because as you can see right now, very difficult to see where he is.
Yeah, you're just kind of getting lucky.
So here's. I get a little OCD about my inventory in games, especially games like this. So I decided I would show what I did when I decided to organize the inventory.
You had so much stuff.
Yeah, there's
that
a
was
lot of
3 tower shields and 3 spears.
Yeah, I don't know why I picked them all up. I'll use this, but I never used it.
I was like, I will clearly. Legend of Grimrock, Hoarders. I don't know how it happened.
I just like that. That's that one spot in the dungeon, just full of shit. There's just shit everywhere. There's like 5 different like scrolls that someone's left to give you hints and stuff. There's like 5 of those.
Yeah,
and
for all those assorted puzzles, which can get
daggers
ridiculous.
also
Those puzzles.
loincloths.
You can brew different potions from like assorted funguses that you find.
Yeah, I've got that on the mage. He just makes
Oh
all
yeah,
the
he
potions.
always like have a little mortar and pedestal, be all hipster.
Pedestal?
What I
No,
say?
that's the word.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is another me kiting strategy here. This is,
This is like
it's a very useful strategy if
and
you
then
as you can see.
wait for it. Bop. Wall.
Yeah, see, I'm actually better at the turning in this one. So, important strategy to get by so that you can find more loot, like
Like
caps
you
or
happen
whatever.
to see something.
find more
There,
loot
find
and equip it, get stronger, level up,
all that
all
good
that
stuff.
fun stuff.
So you can actually once you learn different spells, you can combine runes,
Yeah.
make it
And
bigger.
So then you just you got to continue down. You got to continue
Yeah,
downward and outward.
yeah. Down Mount Grimrock is the key. And then every now and then you'll just be
danger
going along.
escalates just a little bit.
Yeah, as you can tell by the quad Roman centurion zombie things.
It
The
was
note.
really, it was really a lot of me just kiting again. Here's another puzzle. Pretty.
Yeah, there's teleporty doodads. I'm not really sure. How
It's
that
actually
works.
it's kind
Portals.
of insulting to call it a puzzle because it's really just pressing a button until a bag appears.
Yeah, I got lucky every time. I never remembered how it worked. I
I
got
didn't
lucky.
either. I just pressed the button.
And then
This is
you level up.
screen. You choose. You get like 4 points per level up, I think.
Yeah,
And you choose what skill to put it on, and it'll
like
give you
armor and athletics for warriors, all that.
Yeah,
good
it's just
stuff.
different magic skills for mage, and it just gives you like strength +1, or it'll give you a new spell or something like that.
Yeah, like a more precise with daggers or whatever.
Being
That kind of
allowed
stuff.
to attack from back row,
Yeah,
which is again very important.
very important.
Also, there are puzzles. Like this is talking about these iron doors, which you'll see in a minute, and right over here to the right, which you can just barely see. You have to figure out a way to open it, which I was, early on they're kind of easy to figure out.
Yeah, there's just like you'll
little chick in the rock.
you'll find yourself once you find the first little chick in the wall, you'll be looking
This one-
everywhere.
This one
for
was
them.
just stare at the door. It kind of misled me there. Stared at the door, and then all
And
of
then
a sudden, another one of these. things.
shishling, stab,
Yeah,
stab.
that was fun. Ended up, I think, kiting them around for a little while. Some doors you just open, and there's enemies that are like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?"
What are you buying? What are you selling? And then more giant snails. Yay! That has
Yeah,
the
this is
crazy
actually
awful mouth.
something important I wanted to get across. Is it's really easy if you're not paying attention to get yourself surrounded. Like
Because
you'll see,
you'll
I'm
be
attacking this one right here. Can't go
Uh,
right. Why
oh.
can't I go right?
Well, that's
Oh,
weird.
there's a
Oh,
snail
God.
right there.
Or you're fighting these
Which it
Roman
happened
soldiers,
right here.
Which
I
this
was
is
like,
a lot
oh,
more
I'm not going to
terrifying.
get myself surrounded. I'm better than that. Except
Apparently,
I totally
I'm
got
not.
myself surrounded. And
Like, well,
that was, I think, the 2 frontline guys dying in that fight.
they usually do.
And
I
sometimes you
imagine
just
looks
play
terrifying.
with certain strategies like, hey, fall in this pit, you fucker.
Whoa!
And then sometimes I do that strategy for you,
Whoa!
which I think at this point I chose the strategy of put myself in a hole, and that way I can't get surrounded.
I was like, well,
Actually, I think that was an accident. But I'm going to say it was
No.
a...
Of
no, I'm going to
course,
say I meant to
brilliant.
do that. Obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm brilliant at strategy.
Yeah, they can't surround you. They can only come at you from one way.
Oh.
And then there's all the notes.
Giant spiders.
Yeah, this is
So,
the real, which can
um,
actually, as you can tell by the
poison.
top left dude, poison you, which sucks. you
Yeah,
have to create
that's where
antidotes.
the potion making comes into effect.
Yes.
Guess it would be a good time at this point to talk about healing. Because there's potions. We've mentioned potions. But there's also these giant rock things that... let's see, they're right...
Right. Wait,
Here.
Here. Yes.
Giant rock things that you can use
that
to
just
heal
kinda
yourself.
float and you can, it's
And
a
when
save
you-
point.
Whenever you heal yourself, it automatically saves, but also you can save at any time, so it's kind of...
kind of like,
pointless.
okay.
You can also sleep
Congratulations.
to regain your health.
Yeah, because you need more options, I guess.
And,
to-
well, I mean, you're just sitting there. As long as there's no enemies nearby. If there are enemies nearby, happened to me quite a few times, you're sleeping, enemies will just come up and surprise attack you.
Lol.
It does like massive damage to one person, whoever they attack. It's awful.
Oh wow. That never happened when I was
You know,
like
Legend of Grimrock, it's a pretty good game.
oh yeah, it's really fun. Really
You
fun.
enjoy it, right?
Oh yeah, I got really far, and then I got distracted with jobs and such.
I did the same thing. I played it for a long time, and then I didn't play it for a while, and then I was like, I need to do another video. Legend of Grimrock, I haven't played in a while. And then I tried playing it and didn't know what I was doing, so I started a new game.
Yeah, that's what I have to end up doing. I got really far. Like, it's not even the same wall structure. It's cray-cray. At one point, you're going down and you see all these weird statues of, like, different random people with weird weapons. And you're just like, okay, based on everything I know, the likelihood of these things coming alive and attacking me are actually pretty high. I never saw them actually attack me, but...
The game likes to play mind games with you, huh?
Oh, entirely. It'll make you look at everything very carefully before you move on.
So that's Legend of Grimrock. Tyler wants us to know that statues can't move while we're watching them. So, just going to run through that area when I get to it.
And scream like a little girl.
Scream like a little girl. Legend of Grimrock's available on Steam for $14.99. I think it might be on sale until, like, the beginning of January. So if you're watching this after the beginning of January, you're fucked.
But before then, hey, jump on
right
it.
now it's $14.99. $14.99. Well worth the price.
Entirely.
Great game. So that's this week's indie game. We'll see you next week when I do something else.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for watching.